Hello, welcome everyone. Today we are taking the topic which is called product rule for counting. So let me see. When we want to calculate the total possible outcome, total possible combinations, there we use the product rule for counting. So suppose I'm giving you an example, how can we solve it? By taking a question. It's given as there are 5 numbers given, 2, 4, 6, 9 and 3. We have to make a 3-digit number. 3-digit number, that means we have to make a 3-digit number. How can I make a 3-digit number using these 5 digits? They will ask you in the given question, 2, 4, 6, 9, 3 are the numbers, and you have to find the possible combinations by which you can make a 3-digit number using all these 5 numbers. First, when repetition is allowed. Second, when repetition is not allowed. Let me see with the first one, that is when repetition is allowed. I can use these 5 numbers. I can't use any number other than that, only these 5 numbers. So for the first box, what choices do I have? If repetition is allowed, so what choices do I have? I can pick 2, I can pick 4, 6, 9, 3. There is no restriction. That means I can pick any of these numbers. So I have 5 ways by which I can fill this box. For the next one, since repetition is allowed, that means again I can choose any number from 2, 4, 6, 9, 3. So all of these I can fill. That means I have 5 ways by which I can fill this box. And similarly, again I'm saying since repetition is allowed, I can say that I can fill the last box with 5 possible ways because I can pick any number 2, 4, 6, 9, 3, 5. Now the strong point is don't add them up. You need to multiply it. There is a rule for or and and. When it's written or, we always add. When there is and, we always multiply. Similarly here, I can pick any 5 of these and definitely I have to fill this one. I can't say or. Can I say that I can fill this one or this one? No, I have to make a 3-digit number where I have to fill all the 3 spaces. If I have to fill all those 3 spaces, then I'm talking about and. I can fill this with 5 ways and this with 5 ways and this with 5 ways. So if it's an and, that means I need to multiply it. So 5 times 5 times 5 will give you 125 ways. Now let me see the next, that is when repetition is not allowed. When repetition is not allowed, that means for the first box, I can fill it with 5 ways because I can pick any number. 2, 4, 6, 9, 3, I can pick any number. So I can write 5 ways here. But if repetition is not allowed, that means whatever number I have picked for the first box, I can't repeat it, I can't use it in the other box. So I don't know like what will be that number, but obviously first was that I was having the 5 ways, but since I have chosen already one value, so remaining is 4 choice because I have already used one digit. So the remaining are the 4 ones. 4 possible ways by which I can fill this because I have 4 numbers remaining. If I have already filled one more, one box has been filled, this box has been filled, that means I have 3 choices. There were 5 numbers, I have filled 2 already, remaining are 3. So I have 3 ways by which I can fill this box. So again I'll be saying it's an and thing, that means you have to multiply these numbers. So 5 times 4 times 3, that is 60 ways. So if repetition is not allowed, then by 60 ways I can make 3-digit number out of these given 5 numbers. So this is 60 ways. And when repetition is allowed, it's 125 ways. So this is the basic thing that you have to keep in mind whenever you do this question, only these things. The question changes, but the concept remains the same. So let me do 1 or 2 questions from the worksheet that I have already uploaded in app. If you want to access it, it's totally free of cost. Link is already there in description box. See this question. In a bag, there are 15 balls having numbers 1 to 15. If a man has to pick 3 balls such that the first ball should be a factor of 15, second ball should be an even number, and third ball should be a prime number, find all the possible ways by which he can pick the balls. He has to pick 3 balls, that means I have to make 3 circles. It will help me in filling the numbers. There are 15 balls and the numbers are from 1 to 15. They are labeled with the different numbers. We have to pick first ball so that it should be a factor of 15. It says the first ball should be a factor of 15. From 1 to 15, I have to find the factor of 15. What are the factor of 15? Factor of 15 are those numbers that can divide 15. So let me write down the numbers. It will help you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 15. Factors of 15, that means that can divide this. 1 can divide 15. Yes. 3 can do. 5 can do. Not 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 15. So the factors of 15 are 1, 3, 5, and 15. 4 factors are there. So I can fill it with 4 ways. Because other than that, I can't fill. They are asking that it should be a factor of 15. So I can fill only these 4 numbers in it. So the first one can be filled by 4 different ways. Second ball should be an even number. Now let me see how many even numbers are there. Even number that are divisible by 2, or the end number should be 24680. This is even number, even number, even number, even, 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 even. How many even numbers are there? 7 even numbers are there. That means I can fill it with 7 ways. Next, third ball should be a prime number.
Greater than 6. Well, it's not mentioned in question, but it's prime number greater than 6.
And prime number string will be 7, 11, 13. So I can use it by 3 ways. So finally, 4 into 7 into 3. I can fill it with 84 ways.
That's it for today. Thank you and stay tuned.